Hello guys, I'm Foxy and welcome to RadFox University. Today I'm going to show you what kind of practice you want to do to improve your aim with AKM. This actually applies to some other guns as well. I've been frequently asked to make this video and hopefully this will help you and other people. Even if you are an experienced player, you might find some helpful exercises. And it might just be that kick you needed to start going to the training park. We will go over weapon settings, reloading, recoil patterns, and controlling the recoil. I go to the training park several times a week, but sometimes I skip several days in a row and I regret it later. I spend around 5-10 minutes with AKM these days, although I used to do 10-15. It does help to keep your aim true, you know. I usually practice AKM and AWP before jumping into games. Those are currently my favorite guns. But first things first, the weapon settings. I have 100% motion dampening and 0% of hand influence. And yes, I really use this chicken skin and I have this modded sound of my AKM when I play, but only I can hear it. Although I really like them, I'm going to change to the usual sounds plus a more usual looking skin for this video. Reloading. The arrows show you the basic way of reloading, but there is another way which is easier for me and faster. Pull twice towards your body on the left. This is how I reload my AKM. First step of learning to reload quickly, do it on the ground slowly, gradually getting the speed. When you feel satisfied with how quickly you do it, go to the wall. Hanging on the wall with one hand is probably the best way to practice the speed of your reload. So try to do it as quickly as possible. Your goal is to reload before you reach the ground. Then shoot, peek with one hand, reload, shoot again. Double left pull is way much easier here, see? Next step. Why we are here and why AKM is so difficult to control. The recoil pattern. I made a video showing all the patterns for each star, using one hand, two hands, and the sides. The most important thing to see here is that you want to use the sides when it's possible. You will hit much more shots this way because the recoil is so much less. The secret to control the recoil is to move your hand the opposite way of what the gun does. Mainly, you will be moving your hand down. So in this part of the video, I want you to watch my hand. Some people think I hack or cheat or have an aimbot, but the reality is it's just the hard work. The AKM recoil, especially one hand, feels very different depending on the star rating. I personally rarely pick up the white one star, because I miss much more than with any other star. So usually, if I have a choice of 1-star AKM and 1-star RFB, I take RFB because it's just easier to control. But I will take the 2-star AKM over gold RFB. Why? Because AKM shoots and kills faster. Every gun in the training park is 2 stars, so if you can master it there, 3 and 4-star guns on the battlefield will be amazing. I showed you the patterns earlier, but you need to see it for yourself. Shoot the gun in the rock or the wall to see the recoil. You need to learn how to counter it. You can start as you wish, one hand, two hands, or using the sides. If you are new to AKM, try using the sides first. Make sure you put all the bullets or most of them from the mag in the circle. Just move your hand down. You see by the end it goes to the side? Try to counter it as well. The more you practice, the more you will be understanding how hard you need to move your hand down with what speed. After you can do that, do the same with 2 hands without the sides. Then, the main training course begins. You need to learn the recoil with one hand, and it's the most difficult one. If you master this, you can do anything. So this is what you want to do every day if you truly wish to have a better aim. Go to the training park, take the gun and the ammo, and let the exercises begin. Stand here, where UMPs are on the table, shoot each target. Your first goal, to get half of the bullets of the mag inside the circle. try to shoot in the center. The more bullets you put inside the circle, the better. Ideally, you want to hit all of them, which is very difficult. The more headshots, the better. Now try to do the same with two hands. Do you see the difference? It should be easier now after one hand practice. Try shooting with two hands after you are done with one hand every time. You will see the improvement. Now we train peeking and reloading at the same time. Go to this cover and do the same. Shoot each target. This should be more difficult because of the angle. Spend more time here. Don't get frustrated if you don't like how it goes. I promise if you do it every day and have enough patience, you will have an awesome aim pretty soon. Well, I think it took me weeks of doing it here and practicing a lot on the battlefield, to be honest. That's a lot of hard work. Don't expect a miracle. But I know you can do it if you want. I believe in you. Next step I do is going over to this street lamp. It's not very realistic that you would shoot someone from this far with one hand, but this exercise helps to improve your aim. It's really difficult to put all the bullets in the target from this distance. When you think it's enough, go close as we did in the first step. Now you will see that shooting from a close distance became easier. All we did was standing still. To add more difficulty, strafe. Just from here, no need to go far. Walk left and right and try to hit the targets. After this, you will see that standing still and shooting is easier. I usually don't do this with AKM, but it could be a useful exercise as well. Fly down and shoot. But I wouldn't spend too much time on it. The more realistic cases are the ones we did before. You've practiced enough in the training park. What now? If at this point you wish there were moving targets here, go to the team deathmatch or bot battles. I recommend the TDM as it provides you with constant action. When you feel ready, go to the squats and see how you're doing now. That's all I wanted to show you today. I hope you got to know something new. Is there anything else you have been wondering about? Write in the comments. If the video was helpful, please press like and subscribe. You can find more videos about Population 1 on my channel. Anything to add or ask? Welcome to the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye!